Good morning, guys. It's Pam from Old Hippie Homesteaders. I've been getting a lot of questions about my pantry, how we're doing because we have COVID, and how much food we've been going through. Um, so I wanted to show you, I've kind of redone my pantry a little bit. I've done one side to where it's like store-bought food, and then the other side of the room is the freeze dry and the canned and dehydrated stuff like that. So let me show you what I've done. Okay, guys, this side here is store-bought. Now we have quite a bit of stuff up here. This is all the hot sauces. Okay. We got these when we came back from being evacuated. The Mormon church came up here and inundated us with food. And I'm not kidding you guys. This is some of the best canned food that I've ever tried. I mean, it's very, very good. And it's all made in Ogden, Utah. Everybody has to have Spam. So this is our canned goods. Peanut butter. Most of this peanut butter I made. Even if it says Walmart, I've put it in the container. Almonds, pizza crust, number 10 can back there of pears. Here's some goldfish. I got these Fig Newtons $1 a piece at Grocery Outlet. Hubby loves them. Marshmallows. Kind of self-explanatory, guys. There's a lot of snack food. Quick grab food. There's cat food. Okay. So here's my seeds of our binders. You have to have binders, guys, especially if you lose internet. CB radio. Now this is our long-term food, and it has Mylar in here also. And yes, we eat these number 10 cans and stuff. I mean, if shit's going to hit the fan, how do you know if you like it if you don't try it? Okay? Now in this side, I've got some buckets up here. I keep a lot of stuff in buckets. Extra spices. So since hubby's had his surgery and then we got COVID, we've been going through a lot of my canned food. I'm down to 1 pint of green beans, 1 pint of pears. We're down to 2 pints of spinach. We've gone through a whole row of pork and beans. We've gone through about half of our pork and beans already. We've gone through half of our pinquito beans already, and quite a few black beans. We are down to a few applesauce, down to 1 pint of bacon. We've gone through probably 4 quarts or more of roasted turkey. We've gone through probably 5 or 6 pints of corned beef. We've gone through almost all of our tuna and half of our chicken. Okay, we've gone through about half the butter. We've gone through almost all of the sweet relish. We've gone through probably 2-3 quarts of honey. We've gone through some barbecue sauce. We've gone through a lot of soups. This was full. This was jam-packed of soup. We've gone through quite a bit of it. We've gone through all the chicken noodle soup, all the chicken and rice. So we've really cleared out this whole area here. But that's what it's for. It's to use. And in our case, you know, it was an emergency, and this is what we've been living on because I haven't felt good enough to cook. I've just been opening a jar or two. This is our freeze-dried and things. We've gone through quite a bit of freeze-dried food because if I'm making a soup, if I open up a can of soup, I'm going to be putting in some maybe more onion or some more bell pepper or whatever. So I have a lot of bins. And the cats are here. Oh, boy. This is all full of beans and peas. And this one over here is full of brown rice and white rice. Now this cupboard here is also full. This has my baking supplies and little packages, noodles, and so on. Okay, so we've really been hitting these cupboards hard. Not so much this side. Actually, we've been eating quite a bit of the Mormon the stew and the chili. Just something quick. We had no appetite for the first 4 or 5 days. Okay, so here's that. But then also we have a drink pantry. Okay, this is for our drinks. Many of you know I make my own drinks. This is all grape juice. This is either just plain grape juice or this is mixed berry. It's all right here. Here's my cranberry juice up here. Yes, we have we kind of have a little bit of everything. Sodas, all kinds of stuff, because anytime someone comes over, you never know what they're going to want. And if I find a good deal on it, a lot of the times when I'm at the food bank, they have a huge container of individual cans. I got most of this Dr. Pepper from the food bank. Extra water. So we kind of have a hodgepodge of all kinds of stuff we drink. Now this one down here, this is the small, this is just the little tangs, all kinds of, that's all in individual bags. This sugar here is only for the hummingbird. This is a huge 50-pound thing of sugar. Extra water. We have more extra water up here. But we've really been going through it. Especially the water. We had the water was stacked way up. And we've been basically living on water since we've been sick. So I have not even felt like wanting to go out and restock. We're just basically living on what we had already stocked up. Okay, here's some more buckets here. So this food has really come in handy, especially us being sick. But you can see, if you've seen in previous videos, you've seen how packed my canned foods are. There was not a gap between them. And there is a lot of gaps. A lot of gaps. Okay, look at this. So we've really gone through it. I don't think, this is going to be probably the first year that we do not participate in the Pantry challenge that's on Instagram. It's probably going to be the first year because First of all, this isn't fully stocked, and we just don't feel good enough to participate in that. And we basically already started without everybody because we already started. The idea of the pantry challenge is to use only what you have in your pantries and your freezers and your refrigerators. And we've already been doing that. So I think we're just going to kind of sit back and watch everybody else this year. But I mean, this was stacked. This was just stacked. And the soup is the biggest noticeable thing that we've been eating. So, but that's it. That's our pantry, guys. Pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it. Just because you can doesn't mean you can't also have store-bought food. You store up whatever you like, whatever your family likes. Just store it up. If you find it on sale, grab it. Okay. Hope this gives you some ideas. This is one freezer. We have 3 freezers. This is the smallest one we have. And this one's full of I think it's chicken. So, this is what it looks like now. Like I said, we really haven't touched this side. We've gone through a lot of oatmeal. This oatmeal here was all the way, it was all the way out to the edge. So we've gone through a couple things of oatmeal because that's the only thing we could hold down. I'm going to do another video, an update on our COVID, the symptoms and things like that, because this is the first time we got it. So anyway, there we go. That's what my pantry looks like as of today. And I don't even feel like I said, restocking or recanning. I just don't have it in me. But I'm so thankful that all this was here because we've sure been living on it. You can tell by the gaps. We've been living on it. Okay, this is just a spare bedroom, guys. We have 3 spare bedrooms. This is just one of them. All right, guys. Thanks for the questions. And thank you for so many of you that are subscribing now. I just absolutely love it. I just love it. And I love answering all your questions. So keep prepping. Show me your preps. If you have a channel, send me the link. I would love to subscribe. If you subscribe to mine, I'd love to subscribe to yours. That's how it works, guys. All right, peace out. Have a cool day. Protect your family. Watch your surroundings. And thank you for subscribing.